today we're back with Kakenuke Seishun Sparking. I had work today, and but still decided, you know what, I can go for like a short part, because why not? So yeah. Thank me. Anyway, tomorrow at this time, I will have my new PC. Probably. In all likelihood. Most likely. Will I record tomorrow? Depends on how smooth the transition is. If I have to reinstall a bunch of shit, maybe not. Yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna keep it short today. Because, yeah. But anyway. Yeah, I'm gonna keep it short. I'm gonna go for like, who knows, 40 minutes, 50 minutes, who knows. We'll see. Anyways.
ごちそうさま。あー、美味しかったわ。
The three of us had dinner together. Vicky set her chopsticks aside and smiled with satisfaction.
本当、よかったよ。本当よ。私があんたたちにお世辞言うわけないし。ちょっと心配だったんだよ。響ちゃんは毎日美味しいもの食べてるっぽいから。
Yeah, she does give that impression. Like us, Vicky was from a comparatively affluent family. Food security was almost assuredly different from ours, where we scrounged around through bargain deals at the supermarket.
え？そんなことないわよ。うちだって普通にお母さんか私が作るし。
Huh? You cook? Huh? You cook? It's my surprise at the unexpected declaration.
何よ? おかしい?
Vicky began to pout, seemingly irritated.
私だって女の子なんだから、料理くらいするもん。
But you've never made or brought your own lunch to school? I had heard all this time that her mother had made hers.
私、朝は弱いのよ。
Liar. This is coming from the girl who charged at full speed on her skateboard or bike.
お兄ちゃん、響ちゃんだってお料理できると思うよ。現に厨房で働いてるし。
Well, yeah, kinda has to. She's just on dish duty at the moment. Our restaurant wouldn't stick a new part-timer cooking duty off the cuff. The manager was particular about maintaining the food quality.
じゃあ、証拠に明日の朝食は私が作ってあげるわ。何が食べたいか言ってみなさいよ。
Let's see. Thought about it. What kind of breakfast could Hibiki make? Best to set the bar as low as possible. It would mean Japanese cuisine was out. Toast, nuts, and coffee. Oh, if you can handle it, make the coffee iced.
あんた、まるで期待してないでしょ。
My childhood friend got miffed and smacked the table. I should probably pause my download while I'm recording. There we go. I tried to reinstall Baldur's Gate 3 overnight, yet for some reason said that the goddamn download failed, so I had to restart it. Oh, by the way, I haven't even talked about this. Guess which idiot got to work 3 hours early? This guy. I was supposed to start at 3, yet I fucking messed up the goddamn shift plan with last week's. Thankfully, only the time and not the day. The day would have been awkward because then I would have been, well, why is the fucking supermarket not open on a fucking holiday? But yeah, and hence I showed up at 12, and only like 10 minutes before the end of the shift, we all noticed, wait, fuck, something ain't adding up. So that was awkward. Anyways. Jolly friend got miffed to smack the table. Crap, was it that obvious?
こうなったらすっごいの作って見返してやるわ。満貫全席作り方だ。
Bee began to look something up on her phone. Search terms were already the epitome of impulsiveness.
フレンチトーストなんてどうかな。あれならそこそこ手も込んでるし。
Ritsu promptly patched things up.
ああ、あの高級フランス料理ね。
Somebody high-end. Wanted to poke fun, but held back. Vigi definitely didn't sound like she cooked much at all.
それなら私も手伝えるから。そう、リツがそんなに言うならそうするわ。ユウ、明日私のフレンチコースターを食べてぶったまげるがいいわ。
There's a good chance I will be astonished if you serve me a coaster. That wasn't even food. The sound of an alarm interrupted our conversation.
お兄ちゃん、お風呂沸いたよ。
I'll take one later. Big, you can jump in first. For the record, I took care of our guests.
ねえユウ。
What?
あんた、私の入った後のお湯を飲まないでしょうね。
Like hell I would. This time I was the one to smack the table to express my anger.
お兄ちゃん、まさか今まで私が入った後も。
My sister went pale and reeled back. Who the hell would drink that? Smacked the table again and again. Was I some intrinsic pervert? I'm gonna make your Nichan feel so miserable he cries.
リツ、一緒に入ろう。いいけど。ちゃんと胸が育ってるか見てあげるわ。やっぱりとっとと一人で入って。
My sister guarded her chest with both hands and backed
いい
away.
からいいから。ほら、行くわよ。
Viki grabbed Ritsu by the collar and dragged her away.
胸だけは見ないで。私より大きい女の人は全員呪う。
My little sister was truly beyond redemption at this point.
あんた、世界中の女の子を呪うの？
You didn't have to fucking kill her! Also, I'm pretty sure we know at least one girl that's smaller than her.
響ちゃん、それどういう意味かな？はいはい、とにかく入るわよ。
Vig ignored Ritsu's cries and walked towards the bathroom.
現実を見たくないよ。かっこおっぱいにかっこ閉じ恵まれた響ちゃんには、かっこおっぱいにかっこ閉じ恵まれない私の気持ちなんてわかんないんだよ。
You shouldn't talk that way, Ritsu. As a brother, I was embarrassed for you.
ちゃんとオブラートに包んだよ。
No, you really didn't. You totally said the part in parentheses out loud too.
兄ちゃん、助けて。
This isn't the kind of situation where you need saving. Enjoy some girls' time together with everything laid bare and rekindle your old friendship. Bath was conveniently there anyway.
何うまいこと言ったみたいな顔してるの。ほら、暴れないの。入るわよ。
Viki took Ritsu and turned down the hall. Finally left, huh? Awfully noisy tonight, huh? Stood up and collected all of our dishes. As I'll wash them while they're in the bath. How long has it been since Viki stayed over at that place? At least 5 years. Hasn't been that long, has it? It happened so soon after Ibiki moved, when Mom left this house. Mom had become that woman to me ever since. There we go, we get backstory now. The only reason why I deigned to play this route. Such a brief period of time where Ritsu and I lost two people important to us. Felt a sharp pain in my chest at the thought. Even now it still hurt. I was irritated at how weak I was. Damn it. I was deliberately rough with the dishes as I cleaned them.
Kakenuke Seishun Sparking!
Don't you say that so aggressively at me.
いらっしゃいませ。お二人様でしょうか。
No, there, you improved.
禁煙席と喫煙席がございますが、どちらになさいますか？わかりました。では、お席にご案内いたします。
A week had passed since Ritsu and Ibiki started their part-time jobs. Ritsu's customer service skill had already improved. Guess we don't have to worry anymore. Since I'm the one who's training her, it meant I could take a breather too.
いやー、さすが遠野くんの妹さんだね。
Nah, I didn't see you there. The manager suddenly appeared at my side. His arms were crossed and he was nodding happily to himself. It was a little chaotic at the start, but I'm confident she'll be fine on her own going forward. She no longer broke plates or got customers' orders wrong.
たった1週間であそこまでやってくれれば文句なしだよ。遠野くんの接客スキルをりっちゃんも体現してるよ。血は争えないよね。
Gave me a firm pat on the shoulder. Right, I guess. You weren't actually related to blood. There's no point in bringing it up now, though.
最近はりっちゃん目当てのお客さんも増えてるんだよね。
Wow, really? None of them are weird guys, right? We did occasionally get customers who just came to try and hit on our servers. I was responsible for dealing with those sorts of people whenever I spotted them.
いやいや、遠野くん、ご心配なく。りっちゃんのお客さんはね、ほら、あの年代だから。
I looked over to where the manager was pointing. Fucking the granddaughter mode.
りっちゃん
Oh no,
ひなちゃんまた来ちゃった。ひなちゃん、ありがとう。
この子、あなたの大ファンになっちゃって。
Pear smiled and had a friendly chat with Ritsu. It's popular with
う
children.
ん。波長が合うみたいだよ。
Are you saying my sister's childish?
何言ってるの、遠野くん。幼い人に、幼い子の面倒なんて見れないよ。
Oh, I suppose. Certainly had a point.
りっちゃんは、見た目は幼く見えるけど、きっと遠野くんが思ってるより大人だと僕は思うな。
Think quite highly of Ritsu.
僕の人を見る目は確かだよ。遠野くんという逸材も発掘したし。
Manager gave me a thumbs up and smiled widely. Didn't you just hire 3 part-timers recently that didn't work out?
ははは、そんな遥か遠い過去のことなんて忘れたよ。
Manager, please tell me what side dishes we served with yesterday's dinner specials.
遠野くん、僕認知症じゃないから。僕は嫌なことはさっさと忘れて次に行く主義なだけだよ。だって僕たちは今にしか生きられないんだからね。
Manager made the same suggestion as Ibiki. I say he was right. I had every intention of enjoying my summer vacation to the fullest so I could enjoy my youth in the here and now. Oh, Manager reminds me about finding a replacement part-timer for my...
さ、仕事頑張らなくっちゃ。
Manager retreated into the back to try and sidestep me. Or rather, had successfully sidestepped me. We had a serious labor shortage recently. I look at things, the 3 of us were gonna be working here for a while yet. Bell for a nearby table went off as if to further instigate me. Gazed out at the floor. Everyone was busy at the moment. I'd better get out there. I apologize for the wait. Are you ready to order?
こんにちは、ゆうくん。
It's on sight with you, bitch. Until we find out what the fuck's your deal, it's on fucking sight. Pardon me. Saw the new headmaster and made an immediate U-turn.
こら、ちゃんと接客しなさい。お客様アンケートでチーフの接客最悪って書いちゃうわよ。
I reluctantly turned back around.
そうそう。仕事に市場を挟むのは良くないわ。
My aunt smiled with the survey sheet and a pen in hand. It doesn't sound like something a person who tried to reform the academy due to selfish reasons should say.
そんな過去のことは忘れたわ。
Aunt Nagumi, please tell me what the side dishes you had with dinner please tell me what side dishes you had with dinner yesterday.
コンビニで買ったお弁当をレンチンよ。
Dreary. Is that normal for a woman who lived on her own?
あと、学園の改革は私の市場じゃないわ。市の偉い人からのお達しよ。風見学園は一律だし、何もしないわけにはいかなかったの。振りだけでもね。 そうしないと上は収まらないわ。
Huh? Pretend? You said at the time that you did it to put pressure on me.
やったとは言ってないでしょ。やったとしたらと言ったのよ。
It was all an act! I was absolutely floored.
やっとわかった？悪役扱いはもう勘弁よ。
On Grimace and held out both arms, but on Nagumi.
その話をすると長くなるわ。今晩お家に行ってもいいかしら。
That's fine. Gave the natural sounding response. I didn't sense sort of hostility from her now as I had previously.
よかったわ。門前払いも覚悟していたから。
My own side. May have been nervous. What would you like to order?
このタピオカ入りフルーツパフェで。
Certainly.
何よ今の間は。
Just thought you ordered something rather cute.
いいからもう行きなさい。
Okay, never mind. She's kind of adorable. God fucking damn it. Ah! Understood.
生意気になったわね。
Don't do this to me. I literally just said it's on site until we find out what her deal was. Not why is she acting cute all of a sudden. Stop that.
内申点に響くわよ。
Didn't you say not to let personal feelings affect your work? Maud was still terrifying.
なごみおばさんが今晩ユウとリツに会いに来るの？
Yeah, that's how it all worked out. When I got finished changing, I talked to Ritsu to Biki about what happened this morning.
お兄ちゃん大丈夫？またトランプで勝負して変なことにならない？喧嘩はダメだよ。争いは何も生まないんだよ。
Sister acted flustered. I know. Won't fight with her anymore. Was a youthful boy, and then I decided to live in here now. That woman was in my past now. She wouldn't sway me.
ユウ、なごみさんの目的は何かしら？まだユウに美咲家の人間になってほしいの？
Beats me. I've no intention of that happening though. When she brings it up, they'll just tell her the same thing. My expression grew stern. Let's maintain a dauntless demeanor and show no weakness.
大丈夫？なんか不安だわ。ユウってしっかりしてそうで、実は甘いから。ああ、そうそう。頼まれたら断れない性格じゃん。そうそうそう。
What? No, that's not true. No matter who it is, I stick to my own opinions. Just then.
チーフ、すみません。この請求書の処理わかんなくて。
I'll take care of it to leave it on the desk in the office for me.
ありがとうございます。失礼しました。
But a comment trusted me with the task and made a swift departure.
ほら、お兄ちゃん、言ったそばから。
I mean, that had nothing to do with sticking to his opinions. Like, he is the one in charge of helping out with the fucking other part-timers and other fucking overall workers. Because apparently he's so based. So when someone comes up to me like, hey, I don't know how to do this, of course he'd fucking take care of it. It's part of his job. My childhood friend and my little sister both glared at me with contempt. They were criticizing me with their eyes. Wait, isn't that what I'm supposed to do? It's my job to support the rest of the staff. Went on the defense.
そうかしら。青春部だって聖さんに無茶言われても結局聞いてあげてるし、私が無茶言っても聞いてくれるし。
So you know your requests are unreasonable. If you're aware of it, then could you stop doing it, Biki? Requests were premeditated. Brutal. I get it, Ibiki, Ritsu. Try to work on it. From this moment forward, no matter what anyone requests, I'll be refusal man. I harden my resolve. No matter what anyone requests of you, Tono, from here on out, you will be refusal man. But I refuse would be my catchphrase.
そこまで意固地にならなくてもいいけど、私の無茶は聞いてほしいんだけど。
If you know you're unreasonable, then don't ask. Cruel child of friend.
あ、ごめん、遠野くん。帰り際に悪いんだけど、今食材がいっぱい届いちゃって。
I do not have anyone on duty to help.
時間外だけど、頼めるかな。
I just have to carry it all to the freezer. Right?
ありがとう。今、裏口に業者さん来てるから。遠野くんはやっぱり頼りになるな。
お兄ちゃん、言っち ちゃったね。はあ、何が断るまんよ。でもそれがお兄ちゃんのいいところだから。そうね。でもそこにつけ込まれると心配よ。なごみおばさんはそんなことしないといいな。心配だから私も同席するわ。響きお姉ちゃん愛してる。はいはい、私も愛してるわよ、リツ。あんたは私にとっても妹みたいなものなんだしね。
あら、響ちゃんも来てたの？
お邪魔してます。私、お茶入れてくるね。
We'd welcomed Nagumi into our living room. The questionably tense mood hung in the air. But
安心して、響ちゃん。もうゆうくんに美咲家の人間になれとは言わないわ。
my aunt seemed to have sensed what was going on and cut right to the chase.
別にそんな。私はただリツの夕食がまた食べたいだけで。
Hibiki's eyes were swimming. Hibiki's lies won't work on her. Hibiki, lies won't work on her.
すみません。私、なごみさんを警戒してました。
Hibiki immediately spilled her guts. To be honest, she was a little too blunt.
私、ユウが丸め込まれちゃう未来しか見えなくて。
I wish you wouldn't say that. The truth was sometimes cruel.
そもそも美咲家の遺産は、私と姉でもう相続は済んでるわ。父の遺書はなかったから、残念ながらゆうくんに相続権はないの。だから、あえて美咲家に入ってもらうメリットは、私にはないのよ。
Is that what happened?
そっか。よかったのかな。
Ritsu walked into the room with the tray in hand. Her stiff expression had loosened up somewhat.
じゃあ、どうしてなごみさんは、この間、あんなことを。ここに来た時も、学園でも、明らかにユウを追い詰めてましたよね。
I would like to know that as well.
そうね。でも、
Aunt took a drink of the barley tea Ritsu prepared.
今日はそれをゆうくんとりっちゃんに話すつもりだったんだけど、身内のみっともない揉め事なのよね。
My aunt looked unusually sullen.
ユウ、リツ、私、今日は帰る？
Nah, shook my head. We had to deal with a lot of it too, so you have the right to hear what she has to say. It's a good opportunity to tell you how the two of us ended up living alone. I had told Hibiki about how my stepfather had passed away, or I had told her about what I had called it. Hibiki likely had her own assumptions and hadn't bothered asking, not since the day we reunited. I've been grateful for that, but Hibiki, listen to what I have to say first. I doubt you'll understand what Nagumi has to say until after I tell you my story.
わかったわ。
Hibiki sat up straight and nodded firmly.
お兄ちゃん。
Ritsu, I assume it's okay to tell Hibiki?
響ちゃんは私のお姉ちゃんだもん。隠し事は良くないってずっと思ってた。
Ritsu nodded repeatedly. Fine with this then, Nagumi? Looked at my aunt who was seated straight across from me.
仕方ないわね。響ちゃん、嫌な気分になったらごめんなさい。発端は私の姉のエゴからなのよ。
ユウのお母さんのエゴ？
I explained only the facts as indifferently as possible, all while forcibly suppressing any and all negative emotions. Started off with that woman abandoning her family and running off with another man, which led to my stepfather falling into a deep depression and eventually passing away. I explained that I no longer considered that woman to be my mother, and how I was living on, keeping my promise to my stepfather to protect Ritsu.
おじさんとおばさん、あんなに仲良かったのに、私、おばさんには優しくしてもらった記憶しかないわよ。嘘みたい。あんな優しい人が、そんなことするなんて。
Hibiki replied, then hung her head. Had come as a huge shock to her, especially as a woman. Maybe I shouldn't have told her. Sorry if this totally ruined your mood, Hibiki.
響ちゃん、無理ならもう席を外してもいいよ。
そうよ、無理しないで。
The three of us turned to look at Hibiki. I could see her shoulders trembling slightly. but...
何言ってんのよ。全部聞くわよ。聞かなきゃ、これから何かあった時、何もできないじゃない。あんたたちの力になれないじゃない。もう蚊帳の外はごめんだわ。
Beaky grabbed her glass and downed the contents all at once. And then bam, she set the glass down. It was not
落ち
necessary.
着いたわ。さあ、次はなごみさんの話ね。もう、覚悟はできたわ。どんなえぐい話でも、オッケーよ。
Childhood friend pursed her lips into a straight line. Like, she just listens to the entire story and afterwards her sister like, well, guess we'll have to kill her. Like she was gonna stay here with us until the very end. Go ahead, Nagumi.
いいのね。私もそんなに楽しい話じゃないけど。
That's no avoiding it.
そうだね。耳を塞いでいても何も解決しないし。
そうね。その通りだわ。私がゆうくんにうちの人間になりなさいって提案したのも、やっぱり大人のエゴが原因なのよ。
What do you mean?
遺産の額が大きすぎたわ。お金って嫌ね。人を醜く変えてしまうもの。
Now on slowly began her story. The inheritance she and that woman had accepted amounted to 500 million yen each. Nagumi was young and single at the time, but that woman had remarried 6 years prior. She had a number of failed marriages, to be more precise. Rumors began to spread amongst members of the Misaki family, all of who were wondering what would become of that woman's 500 million yen.
もし仮に姉さんが亡くなったら、ゆうくんにも相続権があるの。当然よね。血のつながった息子なんだから。
I didn't even consider that as a possibility. I don't want that woman's money from the first
親族
place.
の中に、ゆうくんが受け取ることを納得してない人がいるのよ。なんでよその子に大金をって。
よその子って、そんな言い方ひどいです。
Appeared to me, Ritsu looked exceptionally angry. She pounded her fist on the table, causing the glasses to sway. And I could see tears brimming the corner of her
Ritsu.
lashes. Ritsu, I'm fine, really. I'm Tono you. I don't care what anyone from the Isagi family thinks of me.
それで、いろいろとゆうくんの素行を調査する人も現れてね。りっちゃんと二人暮らししていることを知られちゃって。
What do they think it's indecent for us to live in the same house together when we're not blood related? Should cut ties with such a filthy man. That they should cut ties with such a filthy man.
ありていに言えばそうね。
Well, Nagumi broke the news with a sigh.
何言ってるんですか、その親戚の人。
Biki's voice was trembling from rage.
ユウとリツが困ってる時は何もしないで放置してたくせに、今さらいかがわしい。二人は兄弟なのよ。
Too bad it's gonna be fucking right, like true in this route. Like they are going to be, like in that kind of fucked up situation. Like they called it right in this specific context.
兄弟が二人で助け合って生きて何がいけないの？
Because they're gonna end up fucking each other now that we heard this. That's the fucking problem. That's what's wrong. The only reason why we learned of this is because they're gonna be fucking a couple hours later.
なごみさん、今すぐそいつの住所を教えて。
Nagumi, please never tell her that. I grabbed my riled up childhood friend's arm and held her in place. If left unchecked, she was liable to kick down all their doors.
そうね。私もそれを聞いたとき、めまいがするほど腹が立ったわ。何かと私にお金の無心もしてくるし、うんざりよ。でも、ね。
Nagumi paused to stare right at
それで
me.
もゆうくん、あなたは姉からお金を受け取るべきよ。
Why is that?
ゆうくん、お金が全てとは言わないけど、
Honest to God, I would, like, I would just say, take the money. If not because you need it, take it just to spite your mother.
あった方がいいのは確かなの。若い頃は特に。 将来の選択肢が増えるわ。それに姉は、あなたやりっちゃんにひどいことをした。もらえばいいのよ。慰謝料だと思って。ね。
Not gonna be desperate to persuaded me. I could tell that much without even using my abilities. This person at this very moment cared about me from the bottom of her heart. I understand where you're coming from. However, I have no intention of taking on the Misaki name.
そうね。確か、親子の血縁関係は絶対切れないはずよ。このままでも相続はできるんじゃ。
その通りよ。だから、私の親族はユウ君に相続権を放棄させるつもりなの。りっちゃんとのことを公にすると脅すかもしれない。
What's there to make public? Oh, these siblings are living together. What's there to make public? Like, realistically, I know in this route specifically, all their concerns are valid because they are going to be fucking. But imagine if, like, all this information existed in all other routes as well. In every single other route. Now imagine when going down Riri's route. This shit happens. What the fuck would they make public? How dare this boy live together with his family? Like, who the fuck cares if they're goddamn step-siblings? It's a fucking family. The fuck are you supposed to do? Live together for fucking years just since fucking childhood. Now you're gonna be like, actually, rip them fucking apart. That's gonna fuck up a kid. That's just gonna fuck up a kid. That's not gonna help at all. What the fuck are they doing?
その前に先手を打って、ユウ君を美咲家の人間にって思ってたのよ。
そうだったんですか。お兄ちゃんのこと、いろいろ考えてくれてたんですね。よかった。やっぱりなごみおばさんは、なごみお姉ちゃんは優しかった。ありがとうございます。
Lisa broke down into tears. Don't cry. Smiled wryly and handed her a box of tissues.
だって嬉しかったんだもん。お兄ちゃんとなごみお姉ちゃん急によそよそしくなって、この間も結果越しだったし、私すっごい悲しかったんだもん。
Lisa cried her eyes out.
リツ、泣かないの？こら、ユウ、なごみさんも、私の妹泣かさないでよ。
Hibiki rose to her feet, pulled Ritsu into a tight embrace, and proceeded to scold us. Sorry, Ritsu, I'm sorry.
ごめんね、りっちゃん。
Kagami and I were fairly shaken up as well. We didn't stand a chance against my crying little sister.
もう今日は、話はここまでよ。ユウ、みんなで夕ご飯にしましょう。豪勢に、リツの好物でパーッと。
Sounds good. Let's order pizza and load it up with as many of Ritsu's favorite toppings as she wants.
マジですか、お兄ちゃん。
That seemed to have lifted Ritsu's spirits and her eyes began to sparkle.
マルゲリータにダブルチーズと明太子いっちゃっても。
You can order whatever you want. You can even order the fried chicken if you'd like as well.
兄最高。
She was so happy she literally jumped for joy.
ユウ、当然、私もいいわよね。
This isn't a situation where I can exactly say no.
さあ、私はイベリコ豚とシーフードミックスよ。
A single inkling of modesty in those choices. May not have enough cash to cover that. Check this out my wallet inside.
何言ってるの、ユウ君。私が出すわ。イベリコ豚でも松阪牛でも何でも好きにしなさい。
Are you sure?
新学園長の経済力を見くびらないの。
Nagami chuckled and showed us her credit card. That was black. Could it be the fabled black card? The one that's said to be able to charter even a helicopter.
ユウ、早く電話。
Yeah. Kept a shock from seeing the black card and checked when I called the local pizza place from a smartphone.
食べ過ぎたわ。もうお腹パンパンだよ。
After the feast, Ritsu and Hibiki toppled over next to each other on the sofa. They were almost like tunas who had just been caught. They got carried away and ordered way too much. There were 8 empty pizza boxes stacked at the top of the table. Based, honestly. I could eat 2 pizzas. What's more, there were 4 large bottles of soda left behind. How much would this cost for delivery? Tabulated the cost in my head. It stopped midway.
ゆうくん、私はそろそろ帰るわ。
Nagumi stood up. Thank you very much for treating us today. I'll walk you home.
大丈夫よ。タクシーがもうすぐ来るから。
You got a very dazzling celebrity-esque aura about you. Grandfather's inheritance was overpowered.
一応言っとくけど、私は祖父の遺産には1円も手をつけてないわ。ゆうくんとりっちゃんが社会人になったら、全額どこかに寄付するつもりよ。
My aunt replied casually. Why would you do that?
言ったでしょ。お金は人を醜くするって。あなたたちに万が一のことがあった時以外は、遺産に頼らないわ。
You have to tell me to accept it.
だから、あなたたちは慰謝料代わりにって、それくらい。私の姉はひどいことをしたのだから。
Nagumi replied, all while grabbing her handkerchief. She wiped away the droplets that had risen to the corner of her eyes.
見ていられなかったのよ、私、姉のせいで。あなたやりっちゃんが苦労してるの。でも、私とゆうくんは、以前あんなことがあったじゃない？あれは、私のエゴのせいね。ごめんなさい。ほんと、大人って嫌ね。自分のことばかりで。
Nagumi. Okay. Kinda had to say that there, even though I still say that, like, saying that shit is kinda cringe, in my opinion. Like, you're reading out the entire thing in English, and then you suddenly, oh, Nisa. Like, what the fuck? Just talk normally. Like, you're speaking English. Read it in English. I grabbed the box of tissues off the table and held it out to her. It's alright now. It's all in the past. Please don't blame yourself.
ありがとう。優しいのね。
Nagumi took a few tissues and wiped her tears. Come visit us again when you have some time to spare. I'll make Ritsu happy.
ゆうくんは、本当にりっちゃんが大切なのね。
She is my little sister. Nagumi's expression darkened at my comment.
ゆうくん、りっちゃんの気持ちには、当然気づいているわよね。
I don't think he possibly could not notice. That's... I turned momentarily evasive, but I quickly regained my bearings. An admiration of sorts towards her big brother.
否定はしないわ。行為に明確な線引きなんて、できないものね。
She'd become less attached to me as a brother soon enough. Like a chick that flies away from its nest.
そうね。
Although she made it sound like she agreed, she didn't seem to truly mean it. I could sense that much.
タクシー来たよね。行くわ。おやすみ、ゆうくん。
Good night, Nagumi. Quite frankly, why could, like... I hate it that I actually kind of like her now. Like, I set on sight not 30 minutes ago. Yet here I am. Does this make me vapid? Possibly. Anyways, this is the 10 million fucking little sister route. You could have given us an aunt route. Like, all I'm saying is we've had the little sister like a billion times at this point. How many big sisters or aunts are there? Like, it's still yikes. But it's better than the 10 billionth badly written sister again. Because I am of the opinion that like 80% of sister routes are just straight up badly written. Checked the wife door as she left the room. How long has it been since I had seen this woman off like this? Since that incident, had been around 5 years. And the wine was far off in the past. Okay, Beaky, it's about time for you to head home. Or so I was about to say, I want to turn around.
せやろ。
Sister and childhood friend were asleep shoulder to shoulder on the sofa. I really were close, huh? Except be seeing those two put my heart at ease.
響き好き
Ritsu nuzzled her cheek against Vicky in her sleep. Might as well let them sleep like this a little longer. Called Ibiki's parents from a phone. Seemed grateful for the call. I'm sorry Ritsu's so attached to Ibiki. I'll be sure to walk around properly in the next hour or so. I gazed at them both as I made the call. At some point or another, they reached out and clasped hands. Almost like they were real sisters. Suddenly felt the urge to cry. I wondered why. I wasn't sure of the reason, but it felt like my heart was in a vice. Yes, thank you very much. Well, thank you so much. I'll see you later. I rambled on in the hopes they wouldn't realize that I was crying.
Minna! 私、とってもいいゲームを用意してきたわ。
Oh